What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So, we got some things to talk about here. So I put out a video this morning about addressing, well, it was actually recorded last night, put out this morning, regarding the biggest issue in the game that we had as early access players, and we all as a player base should have had if it still persisted, and that is the combat power issue. And I literally put it in the title. No title was changed, and a lot of people came back with, rightfully so, by the way, with the biggest issue being that they can't play the game right now. So let me kind of break down our experience as early access players and why this is not an abnormal situation. So when early access first launched, there were a limited amount of servers that we could all join, right? So if you guys look at my server, for example, I'm in an early access server with my pay to win account, and that's server 31. Okay, so server 31 has a very small amount of players now. So I can only imagine, guys, with a game that had what, 10 to 15 million pre-registrations, they probably added in a lot more server capacity and load balancing capacity to all these servers to make sure that these servers could run and handle a lot of the players coming in. They probably, just like every company in 2024, underestimated that target pretty drastically. So I can tell you now, as an early access player and someone who went through the loading bug, you want to call it that, it does eventually get better, okay? You have to understand, as a content creator, I don't know how to put this. I can't be the one to tell you guys how to fix technical issues. That is not my job. I don't get paid as a technical advisor for Netmarble. I don't know their infrastructure. I don't know their architecture. I don't know any of that jazz. So for me to be able to make a video on a technical issue, I would have to get notification from Netmarble directly with instructions on how they're fixing it. I don't have that. Clearly, you guys are aware of this, obviously, right? Yes, I work in IT for sure, but it doesn't mean I know everyone's IT infrastructure. It's impossible for me to know that. So what I want to say though, essentially, is yes, it is a shitty situation, but it's not one that we at early access players have not faced before. I can tell you comfortably now that they will eventually fix this problem, and it'll be fixed over time. It doesn't mean it's going to be fixed right away. I think that's one thing that you guys have to kind of understand, is this does take them time. I'm not sticking up for Netmarble. I have no stake in them doing what they're doing. I don't personally care what they do, to be honest, as long as the player base gets to play the game they want to play. That's all that matters to me at the end of the day, right? So I think I just want to come through here and just give you guys a little bit of sense of security, knowing that yes, this did happen to us. We actually had it 10 times worse. Now, I think it's based on each server. I think early access players are going to have smaller servers because you can't actually choose the server you're in, and what they're essentially doing right now is they're just tossing people into the newest servers that they have. And then that is obviously, with global coming out, that is cluttering those servers pretty heavily, right? And I think that makes sense. I think everybody, even if you're not in IT, can imagine if you're putting in 10,000 people. That's awesome. Look at this. Look what I got. If you're putting in 10,000 people in a server versus my server that probably has, I don't know, 100, then obviously my server is going to run a little better, right? So I know, guys, this sucks, and I don't know how else to really make it more comfortable for you, but just know that it was never a ill attempt to I don't know, bait you guys to watch the video. Because if I look at this video, it says combat power issue has been fixed, data and how it works now. That literally was a title from the beginning, and I put the biggest issue in the game has been fixed in the game, by the way, not about the game. So I don't know how you can read that however you guys want to read that. I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page. You guys know I would never bait you to watch something. And it's a little bit concerning that people felt that way. So anyways, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Now, again, about the loading screen. It took them roughly about, if I can imagine, I think it took them roughly about a week, maybe a little less time to actually restore the problem. So if you guys are looking to quit the game because of this, but you actually do enjoy it and want to continue playing it, I highly recommend, guys, sticking around, because it will be fixed. All they're going to need to do is just up their capacity on their servers, and you guys should all be back to playing the game like nothing ever happened. So with that being said, we hopefully will see some compensation. I believe we did get some compensation for that at early access. Hopefully we'll get something. I think last time they did a maintenance, it was like, I think 1 hour of maintenance was like 100 crystals, something like that, or 100 essence stones. So we should see something. But yeah, just be rest assured, like this is not an uncommon issue happening in the game. Now look, I'm gonna show you guys my current server. Like the loading screen for us, like that right there, that blue circle, yo, that used to last like a minute for us, and I thought that was normal. So now when I see this, it's like they've trained us, you know what I mean? Like when you see something better from what you're used to, things look a lot better. Like, so for me, I don't get these loading circle problems like you guys do as much. So let's look into the screen. See, this was fine. let's load into a stage, right? I'm gonna load into the stage real quick and see how it looks. So let's jump in. I don't know if, like, so let me know. You guys are watching this video right now, right? Let me know if you guys see a loading problem here for me. Now, I play both on mobile and PC, right? So don't get me wrong. A lot of people think it's just PC. I'm actually playing on both. So if you guys are seeing the same issues that you have, and this is loading time issues for you, I think you guys just need to go watch some of my older videos and see what real loading time issues are. And let's be real. We live in 2024 of gaming, and I know this is unacceptable by any standard for us as gamers. It sucks that this is happening, but every single company brings out unreleased or unfinished games nowadays. It's ridiculous, and it's annoying, and it's frustrating, and it's like, it drives me nuts to no end. But I don't think this is a very I'm gonna say uncommon issue nowadays. So again, not sticking up for Netmarble. I have no reason to. I have no stake in their company, nor did I care. And as a player, I am annoyed by it, and I was annoyed by it when it first happened. But I can tell you guys, at least from a player's perspective and someone who cares about the community, it's not something that's going to last for very long. This issue will be fixed eventually. All I can really say is just hold tight. Now, how long the fix is going to be? Early access was a couple 100,000, like I would say a couple 100,000 players most likely. Global is a couple million. So if they have any form of like disaster plan for things like this, hopefully they put it in place soon. But I can imagine they probably leased or, you know, outsourced thousands of more servers to handle whatever's going on here. All they got to do is just up the limits. Now, that's not an easy, like that loading screen right there, that's common. That is a very common loading screen, by the way. And it does take like 15 seconds sometimes. See, that was fast. What we're used to in early access, that's considered good speed. Okay, so let's go to something else. So let's go to this event, right? For example, let's see, loading screen, right? No loading screen between events. That's good. Let's see what else that I used to do. Okay, leveling up. There was loading screens between leveling up once in a while. Is there any loading screens now? Let's do a quick level and see if that actually happens. So let's level up. No loading screen. That's a good sign. Okay, let's go to the draw system. Here, let's just do a funny little summon on Cha. Let's see if there's any. Oh, hello. Well worth it. Well worth it. Okay. Oh, that's a really good pull. Okay. Just like my free-to-play, except I didn't get all the extra fun stuff. So there you guys go. So no lag there. One of the big ones, actually, there was lag as well, too, was power of destruction. Okay, so let's just... I'll jump into a quick little session and see if I see any differences here, okay? Let's go with this, Huntsman. And let's just throw in all my units. Let's go with Min. Okay. And then we'll just throw in all the shadows. Again, I'm just testing to see if I'm seeing any form of bug, guys, that... loading bug. And again, I think it's because my server has low capacity. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Most of you guys playing right now are probably slammed, like with players. They probably increased the capacity of servers, just threw everybody in a couple servers, and they're like, there we go, we're good. Didn't realize how hard that is. Now look, I'm going to jump in here. I don't see any blue circles. The loading screen works fine. So what I'd like for you guys to do, if this is possible, is... So that was good. That's all I really want to see. I'll do this one later, so we'll exit for now. There was no loading screen there. I'll do a story mode real quick, okay, and see if story causes problems. Now, early access... stages, chapters 1 to 8 kicked us out of the game all the time. That was a bug. There used to be problems with getting trophies. There used to be problems with completion. The game would freeze. That was very much a... Let me see. Yeah, no, this is fine. Let's go back to early stages, okay? So, for example, chapter 6 would always freeze on me back in the day. So let's just see. I'll replay it. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's see if I get a loading screen. I'll just run around a little bit, kill a few enemies. Actually, no, it's Tashika by himself, right? So... yeah, no loading screen. So again, guys, I really do think it's just a capacity issue when it comes down to this game right now. He's just on his ass right now. Well, that's a bug. Oh, he has to do this. He has to do this move. Okay, I got you. No choice. He's dead, but he's still pulling off his camouflage. That seems really mono-ish. Okay, so. Are you gonna die now? There we go. So yeah, no loading screen issues. So again, I just want to show you guys, this was a very common problem. Like I'm talking about way worse than what you guys are going through. If you go back to any of my live streams that was early access, you'll see how many times I got kicked out of the game, how many times I had these loading problems, how many times we were just, and we had to deal with it for a little while, right? So all I'm saying, I guess, is just give it some time. It should be fixed. I want to give some reassurance. This video isn't anything technical. I'm not giving you any solutions. I just want to reassure you that this was a problem. Like that loading screen right there, very common. It happens. It's way faster now. I can promise you that. So again, this is Payne. I hope you feel some level of comfort here after talking about this, and you guys can at the very least know that they are going to come up with the fix. They have to. This game is they're riding on this game, that Marvel. This is their biggest moneymaker at the moment. So yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys are going through in terms of issues, and hopefully they'll look at the comment section, because a lot of them Marvel's reps do watch our videos, and they can see where you guys are pinpointing, and that way perhaps they can investigate on their end. All right, guys, it's Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.